Every year, like clockwork, it happens. Every year. This is not the first year that this has happened at this time of the year. But like clockwork, LaMelo Ball looks like he's a star, superstar in the making, gets injured. We saw it last year, we've seen it this year, and at this stage, is it just to be expected for the rest of his career? Is it just expected the Ball brothers are just cursed? Like, Lonzo obviously got injured. Heck, for people saying, like, oh, Lonzo, it's the train man, Lonzo picked up a wrist injury when he came back playing. Like, we've got that, and then LiAngelo obviously injured quite a bit as well, but obviously not to the extent of Lonzo or LaMelo. But still though, this is sad. Before we get on to it, we are doing Hoopsmas on this channel. We are going to be covering more basketball than any other channel on the platform, and between now and Christmas, we are going to be uploading, well, between the 1st and the 25th of December, we're going to be uploading 250 videos, so an average of 10 per day. So if you guys are new to the channel and just want to listen to someone talk about basketball, subscribe. We are trying to hit 7,000 subscribers by the end of the day. Right now, we are 29 subscribers off. So, LaMelo Ball calf strain to miss at least 2 weeks. He's going to be missing more than that. He suffered the injury during the fourth quarter against the Heat. The Hornets will be without point guard LaMelo Ball for at least 2 weeks. Ball felt discomfort in his calves on Wednesday night's loss to the Heat. He didn't play against the Knicks on Friday. Team said he'll be re-evaluated December 11th, which is 2 weeks from the original injury. Ball's been hot for the Hornets. He's averaging 31, nearly 5 threes a game. Like, it's mental. That is mental. 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.1 steals. Like, he gets over the ankle injuries. Now he's a calf strain. And I don't even know what's causing these. I genuinely don't even know what's causing these injuries, because it's so it's genuinely such a, it's so disappointing, because man, LaMelo's so exciting. LaMelo is genuinely so exciting, because I was really hyped on LaMelo Ball. Like, this season, how many videos if you look at this channel talking about, man, LaMelo Ball's become a superstar. LaMelo Ball, like, he could be the next face of the NBA and all that. And it's just, it's rinse and repeat. It's a cycle. It's every year. It's every single year. The cycle is the exact same. LaMelo Ball plays is unbelievable. There's talk about, oh, he's the next face of the NBA. There's talk about all this and that. And then out of nowhere, it's like, oh, LaMelo Ball's injured. Like, rinse, repeat for the year. And it's just disappointing, because it's just over and over and over again. It's the same story over and over and over again. And the Hornets are screwed. Like, the Hornets are capturing the flag right now. I think that's what they're going to have to do. Because what? By the time LaMelo gets back, let's be real, he's going to be reevaluated on December the 11th. He's not going to be back. Like, with a calf strain, there is no way I reckon he's probably out till the new year. Let's say he's out till the new year or close to it. Maybe they play him because he might want to make an All-NBA team. But the Hornets are already 6-14. They're basically the same record as the Raptors. Who do they have in their next games? Like, surely they're not winning a game without LaMelo Ball. And I think, is Miles Bridges injured as well? Like, their next games, they played Sixers. They might beat the Sixers. The Hornets against the Knicks. They're not going to beat the Knicks. They're definitely not going to beat the Cavs. Maybe they will beat the Cavs. They're probably not going to beat the Pacers. The Wizards. They might beat the Wizards, I guess, because the Wizards are trying to lose. But they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. And they've now lost their best player for a decent chunk of time. And you might be saying again, 3 weeks is nothing. He's going to be out longer than 3 weeks. We know he's going to be out longer than 3 weeks. So, yeah. It's so disappointing, though. It's genuinely disappointing watching watching the Hornets play and watching LaMelo Ball's career, because he's been such a good player. When he plays, it's just, he doesn't play. He doesn't play basketball. And, like, I don't know if he's taking care of his body. I don't know. Like, just because somebody's skinny and looks in shape doesn't mean they're maybe taking care of their body the best. I really don't know what he's done. It's not like a freak injury like Lonzo. Lonzo Ball's injury seemed as much as anything, it could have been a freaking it could have been a medical surgeon practice, because it was like he was out for like what 2.5 years for a quote unquote like clean up job, out for 3 weeks and was out for 2.5 years. But like LaMelo just doesn't play the sport, it seems. And it's clear that these are like genuine injuries, and I don't know. Maybe he needs a new training. He needs a new trainer. The ankle stuff has been persistent for years. Like maybe he just needs something, but it's just too often. It's too common, and he just seems to have everything injured. Like LaMelo Ball, for his career, has played 202 games. He was drafted 4.5 years ago. Actually, no, sorry. What am I talking about 4.5 years ago? He was drafted less than 4, or just over 4 years ago. It was like the end of November, wasn't it? 2020 draft. But I want to see if I can find his career. Like, he played 75 games in the 21-22 season when he was an All-Star. He was an All-Star that year, averaging 20.1 points per game. I think he came in as a backup, if I'm not mistaken. But he was an All-Star at 20 and played 75 games as the Hornets. I think they made the play-in tournament his first year. I don't think they made it his second year. But he then played 36, 22, and is injured after 18 games. It's a pity. Because again, like even last season, he was averaging 23.9, but this year has had a huge step up. The last 2 years, he's had like really, really good spells of basketball. And then suddenly it's just injury. Injury, and it's just not. It doesn't seem to be stopping. And it's just disappointing to see, as just a basketball fan, that LaMelo Ball is just picking up another one. And another one, and another one. That's all he seems to be doing, is picking up injury after injury after injury. And it's a cycle. Every year he's getting better than the last year. But while he is getting better than the last year, he then ends up getting hurt again. And look, I think he's going to play. He's going to play more games this year than he has the last 2 years, because that's all he used to do is play more than 36. This injury doesn't seem to be anything too severe. But it's just, the Hornets can't get talent around him. Every year he comes back fully healthy. And it's just been such a rough start to his career. The only positive is that LaMelo Ball is 23. He's like 23. I think he's born in 01. Like, the guy's 23 years old. He should be okay. But still. And he doesn't seem to be carrying excess weight. But still, as you get older, these injuries pile up naturally. And if you're having this many injuries at 23, it's going to be tough to see a future where LaMelo Ball's healthy for any long period of time.